Hey guys, it's Bizarre Individual here, and today I'm bringing you my haul. It's going to be the buy two get one free Barnes & Noble haul. Barnes & Noble does this thing where, you probably already heard about it, but where every single December, and I think it's going to go through January, it's either the 14th or the 15th, but you buy two mangas and you get one for free. I'll just lay these out so you're not staring at the table, but yeah, it's a super good deal. I wait for it every single year. I just go crazy. I actually get paid two more times before it's over. So yeah, expect a lot more than just two bags from me. Um, don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I got some really neat manga that I've been wanting to get for a while, and yeah. And also, what's really neat is if you become a member, uh, you automatically you get 10% off, but then during the holidays you get 20% off. And yeah, I've only been a member for about 2 months now, and I've already paid back my membership. So you get a free coffee every single month, and the coffees that I get are like $7. So I've already gotten two free coffees, and then I've gotten saved so much off my merch purchases, and yeah. So, anyways, let's just begin. So yeah, of course I had to add on to my clamp. So I've been wanting to get the anime for this forever, but yeah. So now I have the manga to read. I watched the anime a super long time ago. I used to have it, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. It's definitely a different type of story. It's actually a prequel to Chobits, if you can believe it or not. It's like a G-rated version of Chobits. So those little robots that battle each other. Kind of like, in Chobits you have all the robots, but yeah, it's a battle manga. So super interesting. It was really highly entertaining. Can't wait to dive into the manga. So yeah. Next up, continuing with Clamp. Since I finished Tsubasa this year, I thought I would keep going, and yeah, it's really hard to explain the Clamp universe. It's like every single series, they kind of like put characters from other of their series in it, and sometimes the story is different. But in the Tsubasa universe, they use different. The whole entire thing is just different characters from different series, and they make a whole entire new story. And this is kind of this is the new characters, but they're actually this series inside Tsubasa. So yeah, this continues on. It's really hard to explain, but yeah, just go look it up. It's super interesting, and I really like the art in Holic. I got Omnibus 1 and Omnibus 2, which I think there's 19. I'm not really sure how many volumes, but this finishes 6 volumes. So yeah, I super like the art. Look at that. It's very different than most of the Clamp style that I read. So yeah, and the anime for this is super good. So I really enjoyed it. It's about this witch right there. Okay, moving along. Got the second volume of Planetex. And yeah, I recently got the first volume, so look at the color pages in that. Look at that artwork. Yeah, if you already don't know, this is the same artist that does Vinland Saga, so next up, Princess Jellyfish. I absolutely love the anime. I finally picked it up this year and watched it. It's definitely my favorite anime that I watched this year. I think it was started in 2014, I think. And yeah, it's super relatable. The characters are about this Utaka household, and they all live together, and they have like different Utaka interests. I would actually recommend this to guys and girls. So it's not just for girls. It's a josei title, but yeah, it's super relatable. And I actually got volume 3. I only have volume 1, and I skipped over volume 2 because in the store this was like all bent down, and I just didn't want to, get a messed up volume. So I'm gonna go to a different bookstore and get that, but that one's not on sale. So, but yeah, I'll just pick it up whenever. So. Yeah, same with this one, but they didn't have volume 2 of the, I think this is part 3? Yeah, part 3 of JoJo Bizarre Adventure. So they didn't have volume 2, so I'm just going to fill that in the gaps. But I went ahead and got volume 3. This is part of my completion challenge. And I'm not going to complete it this year, but, just adding another volume when I can. This one's super, this series is probably the most superest, action-packed seinen series that I'm reading, so as of right now. So yeah, love me some JoJo. So, and next up is these two. Just continuing. I know, I'm so behind a monster. I got volume 2 and volume 3. When you lay all these books out, it makes a collage. That's super neat. So now that I got all 3 of them, I can actually dive in. And I was holding off on the first one. I know what this is all about, and just know that I'm going to absolutely love it. I've seen so many reviews on it, so. But yeah. Yeah, so what I did was, these are all $20, and so I did one trip. Then the cheaper ones I did, so it's like anyways, I did the math, so that way it would all equal out to where I was getting like buying $40 worth of books. It was actually a little bit cheaper than that with my 20% off. And then I would get a $20 book for free, but if I did it like split it up with the least expensive ones, they would give me the least expensive one for free, so I definitely added it up. But yeah, let's see, so 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Next up, I started a new series, even though I said I didn't, and I'm doing a challenge already, and I'm going to put this towards the challenge. But I have not been excited about reading a series as much as this as I was for Princess Jellyfish. This looks just right up my alley. The description on the back looks up my alley. It's called Delicious Dungeon, and my understanding, it's like a role-playing type manga, and and they are trapped in a dungeon or something, and they're going through a dungeon to beat like levels and stuff, and they don't want to go back and get food, so they become creative and they cook monsters that are in the dungeon. It's definitely an original, a new type of manga, and it seems right up my alley. So yeah. Okay, next up, I got Soul Eater, one of my favorite all-time animes. So I just had to pick this up. This seems like the first couple episodes of Soul Eater, they just introduced the characters and then the actual plot started. So this just it actually got more farther than the anime in this one volume than I thought it would. And there's a little bit more fan service in the manga. I really enjoyed it. So really exciting to dive into that. We talk about it more in another video, but my plan for 2018, my 2 main series, is to finish all 25 volumes of Soul Eater and finish all 25 volumes of Black Butler, since I just got the anime for this. The artwork in this, and Cell and Sebastian, and absolutely love. So thought I would go ahead and dive in and get volume 1 of each to just kind of start it. So yeah, and then next up, I got another clamp. Tsubasa Volume 1. I think there's 3 of the continuing series. So I read what this was about, but I completely forgot. But yeah, it's just a continuation of the Tsubasa, and the Tsubasa ends at Volume 28, and I guess this is like the next one. I know they made a next one of Holic 2, but yeah, so that is all for my mangas. And I also, they had a DC and Marvel buy one get one free as well. So yeah, I have no idea where to start in the whole entire superhero franchise. It's just, you know, going and going and going, and it's been going for years. So I thought the best way to do is just pick one superhero that I was interested in and just kind of get a little bit mixed variety of stuff by that superhero, and I picked Nightwing. So yeah, I got Nightwing Volume 1. There was another Nightwing too that I was thinking about picking up, but I didn't, so no idea where this takes place. Read it, loved it. And then next is Grayson, which is Nightwing when he stops being Nightwing and he becomes a FBI agent. So just thought I would, you know, even if this doesn't continue to this, I can still do it in my mind since I'm, you know, fresh with it. I can kind of make up my own order and stuff. And yeah, so yeah, I've been actually getting way into superheroes a lot more and stuff like that because I've been talking to this guy at work, and he's super big into them, so he's been trying to get me into them, and he's been telling me like the history and the backstory, and it's actually quite fascinating, a lot more interesting than I thought. But yeah, so let's just see. I had to pay for that one because there's a little bit more. So yeah, so yes, I bought all of these, but I got 20% off, and I literally got all of these for free. So it was a majorly good deal. So yeah, definitely hop on that if you haven't already. Go to your Barnes & Noble, and yeah, even if you just get 2 volumes, then you know you get one for free. So definitely this gives you a good time to catch up on series. It gives you a good time to experiment on a series that you thought you want to get into. And like I said, it's a really good deal for the $20, the more expensive volumes, because you know you spend $40 and you get one for free. So it's definitely a good time to start a new series, or definitely get all caught up on one. So yeah, well, hope you enjoyed this buy 2 get 1 free Barnes & Noble haul, and yeah, have a great day.